Just in case you didn't notice, senior awards night is a little bit more relaxed for the students, so they get to have fun throughout the night, so just bear with it, that's a fun time for them, they deserve it. At this time, I'd like to recognize our board members that are here. Board member Scott Starkey. Board member Vince Lewis. And board member Mario. We'd like to thank the parents and guardians for being here, and most importantly, sorry, I'm a little bit too tall for this argument. And most importantly, the students behind us. That's what we're This time, we'd like to get started with our presentation of first our meritorious valedictorian, Assidy McLaughlin. Mariah Trujillo. Anyluz, jimenez. Actually, our school board rep, Tristen.
Also known as CSF. It's basically an honor roll type of club. You have to have a high GPA as well as take a rigorous curriculum. The four ladies that I have to introduce for Life Membership Awards also received 100% membership, which means they made the requirements since their sophomore year through their senior year. So that's basically 6 times that they've managed to make it into the CSF. They will be sporting a yellow honor cord, a pin, and a gold tassel. These kids have also worked hard, literally. They've done 5 hours of volunteer work each semester to maintain active membership. And you'll be able to tell them apart because they'll be wearing gold graduation gowns at graduation. So I'm going to introduce you 4 ladies who've worked very hard to get this distinguished award. First one is anyluz jimenez. Next is Mariah Trujillo. Next is mclaughlin. Actually, Cassidy has one extra award because she applied for the Seymour Memorial Scholarship and represented Rosamond High School in that competition. They all are good students. In fact, I think I had all but one their freshman year. But I've known that other sophomore years too. Thank you, ladies.
The pipeline is proposed to come off an existing turnout on the east branch, run water down 196th Street to East Avenue U and over to the 80-acre property that AVEK was purchased. And at that location is where we propose the 3 recharge basins and 4 wells. In the well production, we pump into a pipeline that will then travel 2 miles to the existing east side treatment plant and pump directly into the clear well at that plant. And so, to show you some of the site facilities, I'll zoom in a little bit. But basically, there's 3 miles of 20 to 24 inch pipeline, and then all of the work that would go onto the site itself. So this view is now tipped on its side, so north is to the left, or the left side of the screen is north. So the 3 recharge basins in the center are roughly 2 acres, or just over 2 acres each. The 4 wells are somewhat in the corners of the site, if you will. And each one of them has a discharge pipeline and a blow-off pipeline. The blow-offs are collected in a common blow-off pond, which is located here, and that will percolate typical blow-offs, but from the well startup. But if there's a need to pump a well for a prolonged period of time, like a day or more, then this small pond can actually overflow and flow into the larger recharge basins and control water flow within the site. You can pump 1 or 2 or all of the wells basically continuously in each sample, rather before putting those wells into the system, which is a beneficial feature. At this end of the site, there's a proposed building, which is a chlorine and pump station building. I'll show you the detail of what the building floor plan looks like. Next to the building is a small tank. It's supposed to be a 100,000 gallon above-ground steel tank, and that's part of the pump back scenario. We have to separate the potable supply from any raw water pipelines, so we would have an air gap that meets California Department of Public Health pH requirements, and that's basically a pumping tank that the pumps in the adjacent building would be able to pump back to each branch. So these are the 3 recharge basins. We talked about the 4 wells, the pipeline collections on the site, the building, the tank, blow-off pond. This feature here is an inlet structure. It allows the water to be split by operations staff to any one or multiple ones of the basins, so they can have 1 basin in service and 2 out of service, 2 basins in service, 1 out of service. So the idea is they can rotate the basins for months at a time, have 1 drying or 2 drying in service. It allows them to have the beds that they can dry out and maintain as necessary.